Hey everybody, this is Mel from Melbo for Music. We're going to do a lesson today on sweep picking. But before we get into that, let me just say first that I guess now the conventional way of doing sweep picking is more for shred style guitar playing. So what I want to do is give you guys some ideas on how to take this technique and use it in more of a melodic sense, and maybe pull some sounds out of different chords and things. So we're just going to do one example, but there's lots of different ways you can use the sweep picking technique and using arpeggios to layer other sounds on top of chords. So let me show you guys this one, and I actually learned this from a saxophone player. He's a friend of mine, and he was in a room next to me teaching one day, and I heard him play this lick. It's C major 7 lick. It's not real hard at all, but I heard him playing it, and I asked him to show me what he was doing, and this got me started on thinking of different ways to use lead licks and arpeggios that would be more musical and not just per se for the effect of just playing a bunch of notes really fast. So let me show you what we're doing. We'll take an A minor 9 chord, and what we'll do is we're going to layer on top of that A minor 9 chord the C major 7 arpeggio. We'll start with the C, and it's just root, third, fifth, 7. Just right in order. It's very easy. This is the shape, but we won't play it as a chord. We'll play it one note at a time. So pretty easy. But what happens is, if I decide to change this A minor chord to an A minor 7, take this 9th off, which is the B, and I play this arpeggio on top of it, I can layer that sound on top of this chord, and it sounds really good. And you guys can maybe try this with a friend, or maybe record yourself playing this A minor 9 chord. So play, or A minor 7. A minor 7 chord, and the arpeggio. So A minor 7, C major 7 arpeggio on top of that, and see how I'm playing around with some of these notes? You don't have to go straight through all the notes. You could stop in the middle of the arpeggio and approach any of those chord tones from a half step. Those are more jazz ideas, but once again, experiment. Don't just use it for, let's say you're playing in a metal band. You don't have to just play arpeggios and rattle off the notes real fast. You can stop and make each one of those notes say something, or make a particular note in the arpeggio say something. So here it is once again. This is A minor 7. Here's the arpeggio. Real easy, just one finger at a time. Move your pick, and as your pick passes the note, move the finger so you cut the notes off. Okay, so try that. As you're doing any types of licks that involve sweep picking and playing arpeggios, see how many different ways you can use those over chords, and sometimes mix the notes up in the arpeggio as well as sweeping right through them, or sometimes take part of the arpeggio and repeat it. I did that here for an effect, instead of just going through the straight up and down motion of the arpeggio. I went and doubled up just the top 3 notes of the arpeggio. So that's an idea you can use also. you guys are interested, I have my sweet picking book on my website, melbookermusic.com. It's downloadable now, so you can just click on it and order it. If you have any more questions, just feel free to get them to me. As time permits, we'll answer them for you. And if I can't find the answer, I'm sure I know someone that does. So thanks a lot, and we'll see you guys next time.